I'm here in what they call Saras Room. One of the girls from the time that was a brothel.
Across the hallway here is the preacher's room, and he hung himself in the attic.
Mike and Shauna from Haunted Road Media. We're here today at the Historic Roads Hotel.
Newton, the husband, passed, and Claire was running the hotel, and supposedly she was doing whatever it took to try to keep the place open, so eventually it became a speakeasy and brothel. This was a layover for the train. You notice the train tracks are like a block over. This was a layover for the train, so a lot of people spent time here. It's rumored that Dillinger was here. A lot of different things that we have happened. There's a lot of shadows. You hear voices. Doors open and closing, just different things like that. And, I've had shadows lately. It's been kind of weird because I've had a lot of shadows in my room. This room, the room behind me, and then when you go into the hallway, there's another room over in the other corner over here. Those were all parlor rooms. And this room right here was believed to be a library. And because it was passed on that there used to be like bookshelves and stuff in there it was loaded in with books. This was a music room, and then the other one over on the other side was supposedly a game room. Yeah. This is the game room I was telling you guys about. If you want to check that out, I'll take you upstairs.
I just didn't want to get in front of.
Supposedly Dillinger came up the steps and came, through the back door here. Like I said, again, it's rumors, but multiple people that lives here in town that actually stopped and told me the same story. So who knows? But that was the room supposedly Dillinger was actually staying in. So this over here is the kids' room. I don't know a whole lot about the kids.
Shauna heard kids.
We do get quite a bit of stuff in here. The doll. I don't know what's with the doll. If you look at old YouTube videos, there were dolls in here that supposedly there were things going on with those. Those are all gone. But I've had different groups tell me different things with this doll, and it was sitting here in the chair one night. There were 3 people over here on the Phasma box asking questions. I was sitting in the doorway on the floor and just observing, and the doll out of nowhere literally just like somebody knocked it off and it just fell on the floor. I always tell people this is a room you should spend time in. It's pretty active, and the room across the hallway here is the preacher's room. We do know his name was Lester Poor, and he hung himself in the attic.
Right now we are in what's known as the preacher's room. He stayed in this room for a little while, actually committed suicide upstairs in the attic by hanging himself. So of course they have a picture of Jesus here to commemorate him. I'm Mike, this is Shauna. We're just visiting the hotel. I know you don't know us from anybody. Don't know us from Adam or Eve. To the preacher that may be here, I don't know if you're a reverend, pastor, father, whatever you called yourself. You could tell us. We'd like to know so we can address you the proper way. And you came here for a while. I don't know if this is a good way from family, the church, what have you. No idea. Do you have any different perspectives after being here? I think that was a gentle way of asking that.
So this is Sara's room. Back in the brothel days, this was the room that she stayed in. This is a really active room. We get a lot of stuff here. I had a group. This was, I think maybe like back in October, November, something like that. There was a group that was in here, and multiple people was sitting in this room, and they were seeing shadows. They caught some EVPs and stuff in here, but at some point, of course I missed this, at some point they saw a tall man standing in the doorway. They saw a full body apparition right here in the doorway.
Okay, so I'm here in what they call Sara's room. So she was one of the women, one of the girls from the time that was a brothel. So you can see that, you know, the curtains are all red. The walls are painted all red, so it's kind of that whole red light type of feel. I'm taking a few minutes here at the end to kind of address this room. And I hear somebody out there in the hall. So hi, my name is Mike. You may have seen me walking around with Shauna. Just wanted to come, introduce myself, say hello, and see if maybe you want to chat with me a little bit. You know our voices from downstairs. So they say your name is Sara. I don't know if that's really your name. Can you confirm that for me? Did you used to live here? And I know, here's some random guy coming in, just asking you questions. Just a visitor here. I'm trying to get an idea of the people that are here. I'm trying to see if I'm going to come back. Do a little bit more here. Visit. So yeah, just one of those guys coming in here looking to talk. Not to do anything else. Make it easy on you, right? I mean, there's a lot of that speculation. I don't know if that's really true of here or of you or of whomever is here. But I'd really like to know the truth.
One other little story I like to tell people, because this has happened multiple times. You guys haven't really noticed anybody that knows me. It's been around me whenever if I go somewhere or whatever, I lean the crutches into the walls or whatever to kind of make sure that they don't fall over and hit anyone. So October of 2017, this was like the first public investigation that we did. We did like a full overnight with this one. It was like 10 or 12 people, and I was sitting here, and someone sitting here. There was like 3 or 4 people sitting over here in front of me, and then a couple of more people that was down the hall. So we were at one point I heard something over in the doorway over here. Like I couldn't tell where it came from, but I heard something over in that direction. So I turned my head, and then after I started to look back, I'm turning my head back this way, and out of the corner of my eyes I see both crutches are just going like this. The people, you know, I grabbed the crutches. Luckily I didn't hit anybody, but the people across literally said they literally just came off the wall, and just both crutches just.
For more creepy haunted exploration, check out our other videos off to the side. Until next time.